So, the United States, you have invested an enormous amount of time and money in me as a soldier. I've done really well. I loved serving my country, and I think that my country benefited from my service. And so that's why it was so disappointing to be discharged in the fashion that I was. 18 years, I get a general discharge under honorable conditions with a code of moral discrepancy. And so what that means is that I was lumped together in the same group with, like, say, people who get discharged for drunk driving convictions, criminal courts, bedwetting, mental problems. And I believe these people, they need to be helped. But for somebody for trans people, whose problem is so simple, to just discharge us for that reason, it is wrong, it's short-sighted, and frankly I think the public should be very upset that is taking place. I would love to get back into the military. I loved my mission. It wasn't because of the retirement. It's not about the money. I loved what I was doing. I really did. And being able to help my neighbors, what the National Guard is all about, the state mission of the National Guard. I think everybody should have an opportunity to experience something like that. It's just incredible, being able to help, being able to be of a service to our neighbor. You can't put a price tag on it. Anyway, I thank you for listening, and I hope that can help. Allowing open trans service is not going to cause problems in units. The military knows how to deal with situations. If they, get over the misogyny. Whoa, it's gotta stop, huh? So open trans service, it makes sense, and it's the right thing to do. Discharging people after 18 years of great service, good service, honorable, commended, awarded, combat tour. At least don't you owe that to somebody else? I mean, shouldn't that just shows you how great of a soldier? It's one factor. How great of a soldier, what is being lost here. It's heartbreaking. It really is. The selfless service, the sacrifice. And it hasn't been just me, but my family as well. I got deployed, was over in Iraq. I was doing my damnedest to not get killed, but my heart is to kill myself. Being trans sucks, and on top of other issues that were going on. So, there's sacrifice, yes, but just think of how much better it would have been. Could you have allowed me or somebody like me open trans service? It just makes sense. It just makes sense. The problem, not only should the United States military, the Department of Defense, like the rest of the U.S. government, allow open trans service, because it's not just because it's the right thing to do, but because it makes sense. So the problem is that recently my unit, a previous unit that I was in, suffered a tragedy, and it was such that I wish that I could have taken the place of some of my friends who didn't make it, and thereby somehow getting an honorable burial, or at least being able to save some honor. And I think that's where that general discharge under honorable conditions for something like this, for something that most certainly will be changed in the future. future, probably near future.